Hey Saggies, how you guys doing? This is Kara and you found me at Tarot Just Because, and I am back to do your reading for June 1st through the 15th of 2017. So this reading is for anyone with their ascendant sun or moon in the sign of Sagittarius. And you can also check this out if you are checking up on a Saggy that you're dealing with. If you're a cross watcher, you're welcome to join us. Also, maybe check this video out if you have got Venus or 7th house in Sagittarius, which is your relationship house. So, let's see, what else here? If you want to book a private reading with me, my email is in the description. Geez, I can't even get my words out. My email is in the description box below. Send me an email, Saggy. We will agree on a day and time that works for both of us. You send your payment and then we conduct the reading either by phone or by Skype. I will do video recorded readings. They're not my favorite. I like to be able to talk to you. So I'm just throwing that out there. So let's just get started, you guys, with your central issue. Okay, it's not my favorite, but the rest of the reading actually looks pretty good. So, you know, I'll deal. But we've got the Four of Swords in the reverse. Okay, swords energy can be air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Maybe a lot of this in your chart or somebody that you're dealing with, or just the energy that's floating around you right now. So when we've got the Four of Swords in the upright, it talks about taking a time out in order to mull over some serious situation that needs your attention. It's taking a breather, stepping back and going, you know what, I need to think about this before I move forward. But when we have it in the reverse, it's like useless detachment, unproductive ignoring of a situation that needs your attention. Okay, so it's just ignoring something that you really do need to be paying attention to right now. It's like a problem that you're having that you don't want to face, and it's not going to go away. So there is a caution to that card. Get your act together and get out of that. Okay. Foundation here, how we kind of got here. We have the Hierophant in the reverse. I'm really sorry about the lighting, you guys. I know it's kind of funky, and this is actually the best that I could achieve right now with what the natural light is doing outside. I'm really sorry, but I think you can see the cards here. We have the Hierophant in the reverse. This can be the sign of Taurus. Major arcana, major life event, the Hierophant is. When he is in the reverse, this talks about stubborn bullheadedness, kind of digging in your heels, just to sort of be a shit. And it's probably because you're upset about something. You know, we don't do that for no reason, but it's not the most productive energy. It's right in line here with your Four of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Hierophant also, when he shows up in the reverse, he is not spiritually aligned. When he's in the upright, he is a great balance of, spirituality and the practical world. He can balance them both. He is, he knows how to listen to his intuition, but it's like that businessman that you never expected to be so spiritual, but he is. You know, when he's in the reverse, he's not listening to his intuition. He's kind of being a jerk. He's being very stubborn, very bullheaded. Okay, this is Taurus at their worst. So you might be dealing with a Taurus. So there's some kind of issue going on. You don't want to look at it. You're ignoring it, and you shouldn't, because it could be to your detriment. Recent past gives you the Seven of Cups here, okay? This is feeling like you have a lot of options, and you're just kind of sitting and daydreaming about all of those options. I could do this, I could do that, I could, you know, I just, so many choices. You know, I'm thinking that you are sitting, you're sitting and contemplating all the choices and all of the options so much that it leaves you stagnant and not making any moves, not doing anything. You know, not a good idea. It's good to dream for a minute, okay? When we just sit in the dream state all the time, that's when we're just fantasizing. We're not doing, we're just fantasizing. So be careful of that. It looks okay though, because right up here in the near future, and maybe this is just because you watched this video, but you've got the Death card in the upright. Another major arcana. Okay, this is major life event, either of a spiritual nature or of a practical nature, but this card is much more spiritual. So the Death card talks about total transformation, turning into something completely different. You know, this is the butterfly coming out of the cocoon. I'm really tripping over my words. So it's like you sit and ignore this thing for long enough and then you're like, okay, fuck it, I got to do something, and then out of it comes this beautiful transformation. This energy can go backward for you guys. I want to say like a few months. This is not like this just happened yesterday. I feel like it's kind of a slow moving, longer energy. You were digging in your heels. You thought you had all the time in the world, all the choices. You sat there, didn't do anything about anything, but then we end up with this beautiful transformation. How did we get there? Okay, so you harnessed up some serious strength, okay, some inner passion. There was a fire lit under your ass about something. And I want to say that it's a message that came to you. You didn't like this message, okay? Somebody delivered some kind of harsh truth to you. Somebody told you the truth about something. You didn't necessarily like what you heard. You didn't like the way it felt, but it really lit a fire under your ass. It kind of snapped you out of this, it snapped you out of this frame of mind where you were just ignoring shit that needed your attention. So good for them. They did you a favor. And then for your potential outcome here, sees the Emperor in the upright. Okay, so this a lot of times is a sign of Aries. Doesn't have to be. Another major arcana. Okay, another life event. This card talks about being in control of your life. You either are in complete control or you need to get in control, okay? However it applies to you, but it's about having control, knowing the right things to do and when to do them, knowing the right things to eat, knowing the right people to hang out with, being able to manage your work and your home life and your family and everything all at once. This guy rules an empire, okay? So he's got his shit together. So that is what you stand to gain, all right, by taking action, by harnessing your strength and taking action on this piece of information that came to you. I don't know what it is. It could be a conversation you had with somebody. It could be something that you saw in the news, global news, that changes your mind about something really big for you. But you know, what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas here. Okay, so there is big movement for Sagittarius this month. This looks really, really beautiful. There could be some painful moments, okay, because there's a lot of growth here. There's a lot of transformation, and there's a lot of high energy. Strength card, Emperor, Death, Hierophant reversed. The Living in Fantasyland card is extremely draining as well, okay? So lots of movement for Saggies this month, you guys, but it looks really good for you. So if this reading was helpful, if it resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Tell me how things are going. Talk to each other. Subscribe to the channel. And if you want to know more about this, or if this didn't resonate at all and you want to get a reading, hit me up at the email below and we will set something up. So Saggies, thank you so much for joining me for this 2-week reading. I'm gonna do readings bi-monthly now going forward, so there'll be a reading that comes out every 2 weeks. So thanks so much for joining me, and new folks, thanks for checking me out. Hello. And I will see you guys on the 15th of June. So until then, you take very, very good care, okay? And be well. All right. Bye, Sag.